Welcome to Soccer Gaming and welcome to this week's episode of the Kansas City Royals Dynasty Rebuild. In this episode, we are going to go through most of this season. We are at the trade deadline. We made a few trades. We're going to see how those trades pay off. And in this episode, we're going to play a game as well to try to get us back on the track as we are starting to see a losing streak coming. So if you'd like to watch that, stick around. With September call-ups right around the corner, we're looking pretty good at 61 and 45, right behind the White Sox. We need to make a push. One game behind, we need to make a push to try to get into the playoffs. Looking at the wild card positions, these are the standings. You see the normal people kind of where they're supposed to be, I guess. The Red Sox are down there, the Blue Jays are down there, the Indians are down there. A little surprising there. But the fact that we are in a wild card spot looks good as we sim through a ton of losses here. So although we've had a great season so far, August did not turn out very well. We went on a very cold losing streak. We are now not playing very well. Let's go over how many losses we had in August. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 losses in August, and that's not what you want to see, especially we were playing so well at the trade deadline. We are now at September call-ups and we are 7 games out of first place, so wild card's going to be hard to get. Nobody's hitting well, nobody's pitching that great, but we're going to try our best at getting in and seeing what we can do. But just to show you what the wild card looks like, here are the positions here, and we're at a point now where now we might be fighting for one of those spots for the wild card, or if things continue to go badly as they have, we're 3-7 in the last 10, we might have to start thinking about a draft pick and trying to get some younger players up in September, try to get them some playing time. Or if we play pretty well in September, maybe we try to make a push for the playoffs. So we're stuck in a middle ground at 68 and 64. We are above 500. However, again, if we struggle, we need to use September to bring up some of our young guys, try to get them some experience at the big league level and see how the season turns out, whether or not we can get a good draft pick, or if we are playing well, we turn things around, we can possibly get into the playoffs. But if we're going to do that, then our September needs to be possibly bringing on a free agent or something if we need to try to get that wild card spot for the playoffs. So right now we're stuck in the middle of just kind of what to do, and the first 5 games of September might have to tell us what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and jump in to September call-ups. We brought a few guys up. We're going to see how well they play. If we play well, we're going to try to make a run for the playoffs. If we cannot, we will definitely get some younger guys in here. So we are now 70 and 78, not playing well at all, and 16 games out. We're 0-10 in our last 10, so we played absolutely atrocious. I think we're a better team than that, but the fact that you can lose 10 in a row is not a good thing. So September has not been good to us. 18 days in, we got another 16 days till postseason. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up some guys. We're going to try to get some of the younger guys some playing time, try to get them acclimated to the majors, because I think we're going to need a pretty big overhaul in the off season. I don't want to go out and get free agents. I just want our farm to be ready.
Missouri. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City enter the day having lost their last 10 contests.
So a good game to jump into as we got the Seattle Mariners in town. Dustin Lynch on the mound. This one should be a good one.
From Virginia will be your starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
He wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only kind to him to say
2.52 ERA. Dustin Lynch playing very well all year long. A strikeout here on a curve down. He's done this all year. You know what he's done. He's done it all year, and it's good to see him pitching well in his rookie campaign. Definitely a guy that we're looking for in the rotation for a very long time. We signed him to a little bit of extension, I believe like a 3 or 4 year extension for Lynch, and he strikes out the side in the first inning. Hopefully they can get him some runs to win a game and get out of this 0-10 slump. First guy up is Alberto Mondesi. He's going to send this one to right field off the wall. And with Mondi's speed, he still only gets the second. Great job by the right fielder to cut that one off and get it into the field. Now at third base, 2 outs in the second. Benintendi going to hit this curveball to center and right, and it's going to get down as well. He's going to stay a second. Thought about 3. Top of the 5th, 2-2 is the score. Another strikeout for Lynch. He's trying to do his best. He's trying to keep him in the game, but we got to get something going offensively. And Whit Merrifield playing probably the best out of any of the Royals right now. I mean, his average is up there. You know how well he plays, and he's going to get a couple of RBIs here with a gapper between the right field and center field. Guy scoring from second, guy scoring from third, and Whit into third base with a triple. Kansas City taking the lead 4-2 over Seattle. Manuel Clase coming in, 4.44 ERA. He's blown a ton of saves this year. However, a guy that we think could be a closer for us either this year or next year or moving forward. He's going to get the first out with a strikeout there. 0-2 count. Going to get a guy to fly out to center field. Up by 3. Still a safe situation. And a cutter out. And it's going to be caught by the right fielder. So the Royals able to stop the 0-10 streak, the losing streak of 10. Able to snap it finally. And Daniel Lynch pitched very well in this one. And we were able to get enough. As you can see here, the games aren't that bad. The pitching performances aren't that bad. We just cannot hit or score runs. As you can see here in all of those losses, 5 runs, 2 runs, 0 runs, 5 runs, 4 runs, 2 runs, 3 runs, 0 runs, 4 runs, 3 runs. You're just not going to win ball games only scoring 3-4 runs a game. And so now we're finally on a winning streak. However, not looking good at the wild card. Kind of looking now towards the draft and seeing what we could possibly do if we can get a draft pick. I'm not saying we're going to throw some games, but I'm saying some of our starters that are normally starting might be hitting the bench to some upper-coming guys that I think need to see some MLB playing time. I mean, what better way? September call-ups really show players like Arozarena and players that come up to try to help the team that are young. Even Mondesi, his first year, came up and helped and ended up running in the wild card and ended up doing a great job in the playoffs and winning a title for World Series. So guys need to come up. They need to see playing time. As you can see here, we're not really looking great for a great draft pick. We got a bunch of teams right around us. If we lose 2 and the Rays win 2, we are then at the very bottom of the draft pick. So we'll have to see how the end of the season goes, and that's kind of how we're going to finish this episode. I know it was a lot of talking, but there's a lot of losses in there, and I just can't explain to you. Like, it's not fun watching losses. It's not fun watching gameplay of losses in the video. So I kind of just went ahead, and some of them I did play and lose, and so I just went ahead and just went through it, and this is where we're at in the season. We had such a great start to the season, but we're really struggling of late. So I think it's time bring up a few guys for AAA, AA. They're playing really well, and in the next episode you'll see that we'll finish the season. We'll get everything done. There's a little rockiness coming up in the season, so make sure you stick around because there might be a coach that does not make it in the next episode. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button if you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week. We'll finish the season, and then we're on to the off season the week after that. So make sure you hit the red subscribe button and stick around. Till next time, Slacker out.